Hi guys, so I'm going to do a couples edition read. So if you are in a relationship, you're married, you know, taken, living together, not living together, but you're in a relationship type of situation, this is for you, boo. Okay, so the two decks I'm going to be using is the Rebel deck couples edition. And I'm also going to be using my couples edition messages oracle. Okay, so we are going to get into the Rebel deck first because this deck is so funny. I love it. All right, so Spirit, what are the messages for my couples? What's going on with my couples? Let's see here. Time for shit to get real. Oh, be on or get honest as fuck. Oh, these are my confessions. So there is going to be, you know, some shit's gonna go down. What is this about? Spooky. So I feel like something's been bothering you. For whoever's watching, the viewer, something could be bothering you in your relationship. And, you know, you've probably been holding it in for quite some time where you're like, you know what, that's it. Something either triggered you or you felt like you were guided to say something to your partner about whatever the issue is that's bothering you, whether it's family, work, money, you know, personal. All right, it says, want shit to be different. Change yourself first. So, be the change you want to see, in other words. You know, you can't expect so much from your partner if you yourself are not, you know, acting in that way or, you know, living to your own expectations. In other words, also practice what you preach. Then we have your boundaries are trash. Block those bad vibes. So if you had some boundaries in your relationship, and it was creating some, you know, arguments or whatever. Spirit's like, those boundaries are a little ridiculous or trash. Boundaries are good. Don't get me wrong. They're good if they're necessary. But maybe the ones that you set or they set, they're trash. The Spirit's like, nobody wants those bad vibes around here, okay? Then we have, you are giving too many fucks. Give 0. Maybe you're like, you know what? I'm not going to be honest with them because it might hurt their feelings or whatever. And Spirit's like, you're giving way too many fucks. It's time for you to get real. Be honest, especially if family shit is getting on your nerves or, you know, people are getting involved in your guys' relationship and it's just, you know, you kept quiet for a long time because you were trying to play nice or whatever. It's like, no more. No more. It says, keep that shit to yourself. I love you. I love being criticized, said no one ever. See, the criticism needs to stop. You guys are on each other's team. I know it gets a little hard and difficult when you're at, you know, battle wars with each other, verbal wars with each other. Who gets the, you know, the last word? Trust me, I know. Then it says, have sex. Do you really need a card for this? Yep. Just go sit on their face. If they're acting up, honey, just be like, you know what? Let me shut you up with these lips and talk that shit again. You know what I mean? Oh boy, maybe they're grouchy. When you start to, you know, see the shift in your partner's vibe, it's probably because, you know, they probably just want your sex. And they're too, you know, egotistic or prideful to tell you, I want that ass. All you gotta do, honey, is just say, you know what, come on, let's go to the bed right now. I'm gonna take care of that attitude of yours. Oh! It says, watch what you say. That mouth of yours could start some shit. What was I just saying? That, I'm gonna sit on your mouth. All that shit you're talking. You see what I mean? That mouth of yours could start some shit. Look. I love it. Oh boy. Oh. It says one of you is doing too many fucking chores. that person better get laid now. You see? So if you're walking around the house being Cinder fucking Rella all day, you know what I mean? What needs to be cleaned up is somebody's attitude and get a little laid. Try cleaning up that mess. Cook a fucking meal. Homemade food is foreplay. Soul food, baby. When was the last time you cooked a home-cooked meal? All that out food, all that eating out. I mean, it's good and all, but sometimes they just miss that home-cooked meal. Makes them feel like mama did it, you know, but in your own way. Food is, it really gets to them. Food is life. Literally. It touches the heart and the soul. And the tummy. And that ass. It says, sit back and relax. Oral love is in your future. Oral love or oral sex, honey, if you know what I mean. Sit back and relax. You know what I mean? Oral love, oral talk, meaning communication. Sometimes that's all you need is to communicate, you know, cuddle, watch some movies together, eat in bed, have a little one-on-one session, and all is great in the land of couples. All right, let's see what else comes out. It says, tantrums are for babies. Grow the fuck up. So someone has been, you know, acting like a sissy lala lately. So if you've been acting like a sissy lala lately, whether it's you or the other person, maybe they're throwing tantrums or acting bitchy because somebody is either hangry or because, you know, they want to get laid perhaps, or, you know, who knows? Everybody's partner is different. So I was going to say some other shit, but I'm not going to go down that lane. All right, let's get one more. It says, you're on the same team. Play like it. What did I say, yo? I told you guys are on the same team. Start acting like it, motherfuckers. Okay? Okay. So let's put this aside. I'm going to get some couples messages. Let's see. It says, let's be lazy and eat all day. What was I just saying, honey? Be lazy. Sit the fuck down. You ain't got to be out of the house 24/7. Maybe that's why someone's arguing. Someone's probably tired. I don't want to go out. You know, I just want to eat a home-cooked meal for once and be home and be lazy. You know, maybe that's what somebody wants. Ooh, 2 of them came out. It says, in a world full of fishes, I'm happy that I found my Nemo. You see? So the next time you think that your partner's out there fishing around or hoeing around, trying to catch the next meal or whatever, they already found their Nemo, honey. You the Nemo. It says no more secrets. So maybe that's the talk. Maybe that's the serious talk that, you know, we were getting into earlier. Time for shit to get real. Be honest as fuck. No more secrets. It's time to open up. Maybe Spirit's like it's the perfect time for you guys to, you know, get honest with one another. Don't keep things from each other. That's the worst thing you can do, is keep things from your partner. It says, I love you even when I don't want to love you. Ooh, that's difficult, huh? It's a thin line between love and hate. It's a thin line between love and hate. All right, here we go. So it says, husband/boyfriend, you look absolutely gorgeous today. Wife/girlfriend, what do you want? So in other words, if they start acting funny all of a sudden, you know, they come home and bring you flowers or whatever, and they're acting odd, out of the ordinary, and they're all nice and shit. You're like, okay, what do you want? They up to something, honey. They're up to no good. So we got 2 that came out. It says, thank you for having my back in times of need, and let's fight these battles together. You see, on the same team. Fight those battles together, not against one another. So whatever issues you guys are going through, and if other people are involved, fight them together. Don't involve anybody else. Okay. Then it says, although we fight a lot, I learned so much from you. That nagging wife, nagging husband. That don't get upset because they nag. The day they stop nagging you is when you should actually be a little concerned, because that's the day they'll stop caring. Okay. Learn a little few things from one another. I don't say this much, but I'm so proud of you. Your partner wants you to know that they're proud of you for everything that you're doing. Although they don't say it, they feel it. You know what I mean? They feel it. It says, I feel you slipping away from me. So if this is you, if this is something that you need to talk about, that you've been withholding, if you're like, look, I feel like you're slipping away, we need to spend some more time. The other person's working too much, the other person's at home with the kids, or whatever the case is, it's like, you feel like the connection is at risk of, you know, separation or whatever. And maybe it's time for you guys to have that serious talk and do more things together as a couple. Let's get one more. It says, communicate with me first. Leave your family out of it. You see, it could be a family situation. If you guys are fighting all the time, the worst thing you can do is go run off and tell your friends and your family about your business. Keep that shit private. Keep that shit to yourself. Okay? You guys should be discussing this together, not with it involving anybody else, because that's the worst thing you could do is involve other people in your situation, in your business. That'll be on you. Okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed these little messages here. So give it a like, and I will see you soon.